few more minutes, folks. As y'all know, about 10 years ago, our parish began a mission in Honduras that has plunged into full force, and a lot of people's lives have been touched. Today, we've got some very special guests we'd like to honor. There was a couple who got married down in Honduras, and unlike most of us who plan our honeymoons to Cancun or cruises and nice things like that, they chose to go on a honeymoon to Mission Liberia in the heat of Africa. And they were going to spend a year there teaching the kids, living in a little like 8x8 cinder block room. And while they were there was a terrible tragedy that happened. It came to their attention. Criminal abuse was going on. They made sure the perpetrator was put where he belonged. And when the dust had settled, the rest of the staff fled the country. And their little honeymoon turned into suddenly they had about 400 kids in the school looking at them, and 150 more that were living there and counting on the mission for a livelihood and wondering what was going to happen to it. And this wonderful couple of two did the work of a staff that now takes 6 for 2 years. They agreed to stay on. Of course, most of you who've been to Honduras, but everybody who's been to Honduras, please stand who's here today. For everyone that's standing, there's probably another 5 or 6 that couldn't make it today. And if I ask everyone who's bought one of our raffle tickets for the little playhouse or our shrimp fettuccine dinners, which is coming out this Friday, by the way, please get your orders in. I think there's something in the bulletin. Or you bought our roses, or you've supported us in any way in our garage sale, and thousands of dollars have been donated. I think we'd have everybody on their feet. So thank you so much for that. And let me now please introduce you to the couple that kept that mission together and kept it alive and vibrant today. Jerome and Clarissa Cavini. Now, there may be probably purchased great reads. If you ever want to make a mission trip and like to know what it's all about.
Thanks. I wholeheartedly agree with them. This is a great book. And if you haven't bought one, you can certainly track me down after we're done here. And I'll tell you how to get one. Now, I live in Beaumont, so I'm not that far away. There are some incredible people that we have been blessed to have served with, not only in Honduras, but also Liberia, Africa. And about 90% of the things that Deacon Ed shared with you were embellished to some extent. But for those of you who know me, you're probably hoping we get out of here soon. Willie LaBeouf is sitting down there going, why'd they give this boy a microphone? and Becky Petit sitting there going, dude, I got about 400 horses and 900 nutria I got to feed by 2 o'clock. So can we get the show on the road? And poor Jenny Martin sitting down there going, you know, y'all, I really do love Jerome, but they got a point. They should have let him get up there. But I promise you we will be out of here, Father, within the next 6 minutes. So, and if I'm not, you can throw something at us.
Take it out of the devil.
Please do. It won't be the first time. As Deacon Ed said, we served with an organization named Mission Honduras International, which is quickly about to become Franciscan Works. And what a lot of people don't know is that we've got a special name for Mission Honduras. We actually call that the Academy of Saints and Sinners. And I myself actually pull up on the end part of that, the sinners part. And Clarissa, I mean, she was going to probably not agree with me, but she used the saints part of that. And you heard Becky just say, yeah, because she knows that's the truth. But we had to tell a whole string of lies to get up here today, and I want to apologize about that. But Deacon Ed said he was the one that actually initiated these lies, so he's going to be the one to accept any eternal punishment for what goes on here today. But to let you know a little bit more about the Academy of Saints and Sinners, I'm going to turn this over to my better 99th percentile.
All right. Today we are going to welcome to all to our first annual I'm Still Kicking Award. This award is given to the person that most exemplifies the spirit of giving their time, talent, and treasure, not only to their local communities, but the international community as well. Almost all of today's nominees have demonstrated a great amount of love, sacrifice, and commitment to create a more just and fair world.
The operative word being almost all. It's actually two words. So the nominees for this year's I'm Still Here and Kicking Award are as follows.
Sarah Palin, for her ability to see Russia from her office window.
Governor Bobby Jindal, for demonstrating that even Indians can be Cajuns too.
Nancy Pelosi. Really? Seriously?
And the final nominee would be Mrs. Jenny Martin, for not only being a catalyst in her parish of St. John the Evangelist, but working fearlessly with determination, faith, and hope to literally change the lives of not hundreds, but thousands of children and people in Honduras, Central America, and Liberia, Africa. And also, probably most importantly, being able to wake up next to Deacon Ed for the last 34 years and smile. So without any further ado, if Clarissa would please open the envelope and tell us who the winner of this year's award is, we can get on with this.
Oh my God! Miss Jenny Martin!
So this really isn't called the Still Kicking Award. It's the St. Francis of Assisi Award, presented by Franciscan Works. To Jenny Martin, with our gratitude for embodying the virtues of St. Francis, and she really does love animals, trust me, I found that out last night, through the pouring out of your life and love with unbridled compassion, generosity, and integrity in service to the poor. You have done that which Christ made yours to do. May Christ use your example to teach each of us that which is ours to do. So Jenny, I'm sorry for lying to you, but you sure as heck deserve this award more than any of us. And it is my honor. Thank you, Father Aaron. I still have a blank check in my coat, and I'll help you out. Thank you for the instant.